Alright, so I live on a small island, and people like to talk about other people's business a lot, like a lot. I mean, everybody pretty much knows everybody, or if they don't know somebody, they know somebody who knows somebody, or who's in a relationship with, or married to, or is brothers with, or something, you know. So everybody on the island kind of just, we just kind of talk about each other, I suppose. I don't know, but I don't know. Gossip, whatever you may call it, whatever it is something that happens. It is something that I feel like everybody does. I just think that some people have a malicious intent when they do it, you know, like they talk about other people's business in a way to like make them look bad or pull them down or something. And some people just do it for the entertainment factor of it, you know. Drama is entertaining. That's why people love dramatic TV shows. So when real life drama exists, you pay attention to it for the drama, not necessarily considering the fact that the other person is a human being going through potentially, you know, traumatic experience. We just care that about the information that is going on, you know. Um, that's neither here nor there. I'm not morality police to decide whether that is good or not. I used to consider it gossip, and gossip is wrong according to the Bible, but I don't really go by the beliefs of the Bible anymore. But I do understand that gossip can lead to people having a certain reputation and maybe affect future possibilities, you know. I was going to say future possibilities in the future. But I don't care about that. Like, I know people talk about me. I am a different type of person on this island. I don't do things the traditional way by any means necessary. You know, I'm my own individual. I make my own choices. I do my own things, regardless of society's expectations of me or whatever. You know, whether consequences financially or whatever. As long as I'm not going to jail, and once my freedom is not being taken away from me, I'm cool. You know, once nobody fighting me, nobody beat me up, nobody shoot me, or I ain't go jail, I am cool. You know, um, but yeah, because of how I live, because of the choices I make, I know that people talk about me. I know that people talk about me because they care about me and they want to inform other people like, oh, you know, Ricky may not be okay, or Ricky might be going through something or something, you know. And I know there are people who like, haha, look at him suffering, look at him, you know, he's not having a good time with life right now, you know. Or some people just happy about my accomplishments, and some people just love drama. And I think a large percentage of the Vincentian people just love drama. I know there are people who have malicious intent. I I have been in conversations with people who have malicious intent. I don't hang out with them anymore. Um, it's not a moral superiority thing. It's just something I'm not comfortable with. But all in all, you know, I don't know. I just try to be out of that as much as possible. Some drama I want, but to be fair, I like knowing drama. I'm not gonna deny that. If I get news, I get news. But the point of this video was me being who I am, living how I choose to live, and people talking about me, and how I and the way that I don't let that affect my choices. I can't say I don't, it doesn't bother me, because sometimes it does. Sometimes it bothers me. It doesn't get to a point where it bothers me so much that I want to, like, you know, fit in or change who I am, but it bothers me to a point sometimes where it's just annoying, because you know, people are just trying to make me be what they think I should be, and they try to almost force it upon me. And if they can't force it upon me, they try to shame it into me. And if they can't shame it into me, they try to convince the people closest to me to convince me, you know. So it's annoying. it's like it's a waste of my time because I mean I'm not going to just do something because you say that, so just let me be. It's my life. If I mess it up, I mess it up, like just let me mess up my life. Don't tell me what you think my life should be. I have done things my own way. I don't look back in my life with very many regrets. And the regrets that I have is not necessarily a regret, it's more for I would have done that differently, But then the only reason I would have done that differently is you know, um, because now looking back, like they say, you could only see time when you look back. I don't know the expression, but it makes more sense than what I just said. But when I look back at life and I think back on all the things that I enjoy now and all the things that I prioritize now, if I was still in America, then that would not be a priority for me. I mean, what is a priority for me now was not what was a priority to me then. I was just existing. I was just going with the flow. Whatever happened. When it was Thanksgiving break, I wanted somewhere to go. Yo, come stay in my basement somewhere. This guy from Brazil, I went with him. He lives in Pennsylvania somewhere. Went with him in the middle of pretty much in the middle of nowhere in this random house, 2-story house. And I don't know. It was just experiences. I shot a couple guns and everything. And I'm saying that to say, like, I look back on my life and I've done things. Like, I traveled, I sleep on people grung. I experienced life. I went to different islands. I experienced different carnivals. Dominica is my favorite. Then Vinci. Please don't come for me. I'm not that serious about the carnival beef. Dominica just has like a spirit to it, but that's besides the point. I have a Dominica carnival video here. I'm not gonna post it up there because I'm not gonna remember. So if you want to look for it, you can look for it. I've done things. I've been in a relationship. I've been engaged. That didn't work out. I had severe heartbreak. I got kicked out of my house for getting a tattoo. And then after that I moved to St. Lucia. Like, I was renting a place I could barely afford to. I could not afford that big. I could not afford to rent that place and have internet and all of that. And eventually, it caught up to us and we just couldn't do it anymore. So after that I moved to St. Lucia for like 6 months, and that was an experience. And like, I lived, and right now I'm 38. I don't have a lot of money. I don't have what I would consider a successful business. It could be a successful business. I am going to work to make it a successful business, but I wouldn't consider it that. Like, it exists. But I know that my life is the way it is financially right now because I had decided in the past to do things my way. And I am content. I am content with the life that I've lived. I am content with the information that I have gathered. I still want to learn more. I still want to have more experiences. But if I don't, I'm good. Like, I understand what life is like, just living freely, living how you want to, being your open, authentic self. And I like it. I like it very much. And because of that, like, people trying to convince me to do things in another way, it doesn't work because, like, I see you complaining about how much you hate your job every day. I see you complaining about all these expectations that society have on you. I see you complain about things. I don't have those complaints. I'm not frustrated by life. I'm not frustrated by society. I chose to do things my way, and as a result of that, I have a life that I am proud of. Like, I'm doing YouTube right now. I really wanted to be a successful YouTuber. It still could happen. It might not, but I tried. Like it's not like it's not like I just sat down for years and just thought, what would it be like to make a YouTube channel? What would it be like? I tried. Like, I want it to be. Do I want? I want to make money from YouTube. Like, I want Patreon or something to provide me with like a comfortable amount of money. But I understand that that's not gonna just come right away. But That's what I want from YouTube. But I understand that it might not happen, and I'm not disappointed about the possibility. I am actually very proud of myself for wanting to be a successful YouTuber and putting the time and effort into it. Especially the fact that I had ADHD. I had no idea I had ADHD. I couldn't understand why I couldn't get things done. I couldn't understand any of it, and like I've just found out like 4 or 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, and now I've had to switch up my entire life based on the information that I learned so that I could be as effective in this capitalistic society as humanly possible. And it's easier for me to now settle down and figure things out because I'm not having like a midlife crisis because I did what I wanted to do already. I did it already. So now it's time to sit down, settle down. I built a foundation of my life, and now I'm going to build on top of it and see whatever that becomes, whatever that becomes, that becomes. Focus more on like financial aspects of life, focus more on being settled in one place, creating routines and systems that help me, really, I don't know, develop as a human being. Like it's a change, it's a challenge. But I did it my way. That's why My Way by Frank Sinatra is one of my favorite songs. Like I want to, if I'm going to die, I would like enough time to know that I'm going to die so I could edit a video to that song. I want to edit a video to that song close to the end of my life. And that's that is I can't call it a life goal because that is completely out of my control. So it is just one of my hopes. Because I did things my way. So people's telling me anything can't affect me anymore. It can't. It just, I don't know how else to put it. It just can't. And I, sometimes I do care if people think I'm a shitty person. Sometimes I do care if people think I am and think of me in a negative way. I don't like that. I think that is normal. I think that is human. I think that is biology. Biology and human probably the same thing. But I shit, I forgot my thought. ADHD, I just completely forgot my thought. I was on such a good roll. Right. Sometimes I care about if people dislike me. I don't want people to dislike me. I don't want people to think I'm a bad person. I don't want them to think negative things about me. Like I said, human nature, normal. What I do is that if I'm aware of it, I do not do things like my mind will tell me to try to do things to make them like me. But I don't feed that thought. I instead do what I would always do. Like I don't feed into any part of I don't feed into thinking about how people view me. I don't feed into any thought that makes me think about that more. Even when it comes to it's getting people to like me, like my videos. Part of this challenge is to this challenge I'm making a video every day. Even if it's as poor as possible. I did say I'm going to put my effort into it, and I will. It's just going to take me some time. So the challenge is to also fight against another way that I care what people feel. I want people to like my videos. I want people to like my videos. I want people to watch my videos all the way through. I want a lot of people to watch my videos. But for me I know what to do. Like I've studied enough to have somewhat of an understanding of the editing style that will capture a lot of people's attention. Mr. Beast type videos, I'm not going to go that crazy. But I also understand that if I do that and I keep doing that, there's going to be a point where I'm going to get really burnt out. So I'm going to have to, if I'm going to get to that level, I'm going to actually have to find some other thing to feed me the energy that I need to keep going at this and keep my mind clear. So I don't know, eating better, working out. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far, but it's all part of me not feeding anything that makes me think about what other people think of me. Now, I don't think we should ever. Hi, baby. I don't think we should not care at all what people think. I think we just have to care in a way that is not unhealthy. Um, for example, you have friends and you might make a joke and your friend don't like that. Don't like the joke. It's not a joke that you make again because your friend, because you care about him, you care about how he feels, and it's just a joke. You don't have to do the joke, so you could not do the joke because your friend doesn't like it. That's you caring about. I guess it's not really you caring about what they think about you, but you caring about them. I guess if you care about somebody enough, you can. I'm not getting there. But anyway, this is long enough. It's not what my ego would have liked to make. I would have liked to sit down with a high quality video and gotten a haircut and a lineup and sat down in different places and written a script and all of those things. So since I know that's what I want to do, I guess that's how I could make the video better, by writing a script. But I don't know. If you're here for the first time and you got this far, that's crazy. I can't promise you the next video is going to be like that, but I can pretty much promise you, unless an act of nature that is beyond my control, completely beyond my control happens, there will be a video tomorrow. Okay. Some summarize. I don't remember everything I said, but I guess to summarize, care what people think, but don't care what people think. Don't let people's view of you, don't let your fear of people's view of you prevent you from doing what you want with your life, or being what you want with your life, or trying things, and when you care about that way, there are healthy ways to care about what people think. For example, if like with ADHD, one of the big issues with ADHD is showers for some people. Some people it's dishes, some people it's laundry, some people it's everything. But something like a shower, you could care that people think you smell bad so that you could have proper hygiene. So I don't really think that's doing something that's beneficial for you in a way. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know everything. I'm just a man who doesn't even think he should call himself a young man anymore, who's done with his video. Okay, bye.